everyone, and welcome to my October video. Even though it is currently the 6th of November and I cannot guarantee when this video is actually going live. So in this video we're going to be seeing how I made my costume for this year for Halloween. I love Halloween, and this year I wanted to make a really genuinely scary costume. I was going for some vibes that kind of invoked old, pagan priestess or like an ancient forest spirit and druidism and things like that. So I was really going for this kind of using natural looking materials. I really wanted to look like I just walked straight out of a forest. So I've got a sack-like dress, I've got a big cape, I'm using some rushes, so some natural plant materials to build up this big collar around my neck, which is going to give this costume a lot of kind of upward motion and height and drama. And I'm also going to be incorporating a mask because, to me at least, I think creatures that are almost human are a lot more scary than creatures that are obviously not at all human. So I'm going to be using a mask. I'm going to be modifying it a little bit to really reduce the human features so that, it just looks a little bit off, a little bit not right, and I think that's going to really add to the scare factor for this costume. So without further ado, we're going to jump into the video, and the first few clips you're going to see were filmed way back in August, because that's when I first started working on this costume, just due to college and all of that. And I'm sorry, my arm is shaking so much, oh god. So let's roll those clips. So, welcome to my floor. This is where we're going to be doing most of the work today. So I've got here my Hessian, which is also known as burlap or simply sacking. It's a very rough woven type of cloth. It's very scratchy, very textured, very uncomfortable to have up against your skin, which is obviously why I'm making a dress out of it, because why not? And so today I'm going to be measuring this out and cutting it to size. I got way more than I actually need, but hopefully I'll be able to use it for other projects. Okay, so here is my completed sack. As you can see, it's pretty basic. Very sack-like. Not fitted. Of course, I measured my shoulders when I was doing the measurement for it and not my hips. So it's a little bit tight. And for phase 2, we have the old Halloween staple, the bed sheet. Okay, so it's been a couple of days, but I'm finally ready to dye my, ooh, that's bright, the cloak that I made. I actually sewed this off camera. Sorry about that, but we had a really temperamental sewing machine, so I wasn't going to document my struggles with it. But here we are, I've got a bucket of water here, I've got some coffee, and I've got my piece of cloth. Well, hello and welcome back to my floor, although it is a different floor to what we saw earlier in the video. So it's been a couple of weeks, but I'm going to continue with my Halloween project now, and today we're going to make the mask out of papier mâché. So here you can see that I've got all my materials gathered up. We have the mask, the the glue. This is just ordinary PVA glue, it's cheap craft glue, nothing fancy. Some paper bowls that took me a long time to find, a really cheap paintbrush in case I need one for mixing the glue and whatnot, and of course the newspaper. So now that we've seen the making of the costume, it is time for the big reveal. Now unfortunately I didn't get the sort of footage that I really wanted to finish out this video, because on Halloween day we were kind of busy, we had to do a bit of travelling, we had to do a bit of shopping, and it was actually very late. The times changed in Ireland, our clocks go back an hour, so we actually lost an hour of light that day and we kind of didn't realise at the time. So we had to rush out before it got dark and just snap some photographs. So a lot of the photos are actually kind of dark and grainy because the camera just wasn't coping very well with the dull light. And I did want to get some like motion shots of me like walking and creeping through the forest and get some shots in the city as well. But that just didn't work out for us. But here are the shots. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you really want to see more from me, and share this video with your friends. And as always, stay tuned to the end to see a sneak peek of what's coming in, well, next month's video, but also the end of this month, hopefully. Bye!